Sorry about that. Our video ended randomly because I ran out of storage. Anyways, so as I was doing, let's open this up. Well, let's throw this and take the Knight Sword as our practice sword. Alright. What is inside the Link's Awakening? Soldier Sword. We don't need. Next up, our 8-bit Legend of Zelda Link amiibo, 25th Anniversary Edition. Representing, from the game, Legend of Zelda. Seems like to give me arrows. Apple. Apple. Soldier Shield. Do we even have that? We do not, but I already got a full inventory of shields. Next up is our Legend of Zelda 25th Anniversary Edition, Wind Waker Zelda. You can only order on Amazon. Hyrule Herb, this, whatever this is. And now, let's open this chest. It gives me another shield. Ruby. I'll take that. For my favorite, The Legend of Zelda 25th Anniversary Edition for the new Skyward Sword HD game. Skyward Sword Link amiibo. Which doesn't really do much. We got a decayed Knight Sword. Now for our amiibo cards. The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening amiibo card. This card will just drop the same thing. Hylian Shroom. Apple. Hyrule Shroom. Arrow. Damn it. Arrow. 5 arrows. 5 arrows. Soldier Broadsword. Next up, The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess Link amiibo. From the game, Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Which will drop Wild Berry, Spicy Pepper, Chick-Kolu Tree Nut, Spicy Pepper, Volt Fruit, Spicy Pepper. Open the chest up. And we get the Tunic of Twilight. Which this is what the full set will look like. Next up, our Zelda Twilight Princess amiibo, which only appears in the game. Twilight Princess and Twilight Princess HD. Fruited Pumpkin, Electric Stalfina, another one, a Warm Stalfina, Blue Nightshade, Warm Stalfina, Swift Violet. Let's see what's inside. And we got it. So now, our Legend of Zelda. The Wind Waker Link, Toon Link amiibo, which is also Wind Waker. So we got different bass. We got that. Now let's see what's inside our chest. Boomerang. Our inventory's full. Next is our Tears of the Kingdom amiibo card, which will just drop the same thing as usually it will. They drop a lot of stuff. Soldier's Claymore. Next up, our Skyward Sword Link amiibo. That's the card. I'm doing the cards now. 5 arrows, 5 arrows. See what's inside. Tunic of Sky, which the full set of Skyward Sword looks something like this. This is the full set of the Skyward Sword Link. Pretty cool, huh? He's looking at you. No, he's not. Now he has his back turned to you, protecting you. Now he's facing the side. And now he's gonna attack. I'm just kidding. I'm not that cool. Alright. So next on our list is our Wolf Link amiibo, which we haven't seen Wolf Link since our breath. We got raw gourmet meat, roasted whole bird. Next is our Breath of the Wild Link amiibo. This just gives you fish, which I find this. I'm okay with fish, just not raw. I prefer cooked. Our Guardian amiibo. Now with this amiibo, it gets difficult. Blackened crab. It's cooked. And then just 5 arrows. Ancient blade. Nice. Next up is our Sheik amiibo, which only appears in The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Chill Shroom. Endura Shroom, Rush Shroom, Hylian Shroom, Hybrid Shroom, Rush Shroom, Sun Shroom. Let's open her up. And we got Sheik's mask. If you all don't know what Sheik looks like, I'll show you once I clear the weapons and shield. If you all have never played Ocarina of Time, then you'll all need to play Ocarina of Time. This is what Sheik looks like in Ocarina of Time. But I like to roam around with my Skyward Sword clothing because I like Skyward Sword. Next up, our Ganondorf amiibo. Appears in Zelda, Zelda 2, Link to the Past, 4 Swords, Ocarina of Time, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, and Tears of the Kingdom, I just did that because I want the sword. I'm getting tired, though. Anyway, so next up, our Ocarina of Time amiibo, which you can get the tunic, cap of time, and trousers of time, or the Begoron sword. Like that. That's the Begoron sword, but we got one, so hang on. Gotta figure this out. I'm just sorting out my weapons because I like to sort them by attack damage. Next up is our another Breath of the Wild Link amiibo. I'm just gonna collect them. I'm not gonna say what we get because it's taking too long. So let's open this chest. See what we get. We found another soldier sword. Next up is our Bokoblin amiibo, which gives you a lot of meat. So if you're gonna take down Ganon, have a lot of food. Boko shield, which is only a defense 3. Next up is our Rivali amiibo, which he only appears in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Falcon Bow. Next up is Urbosa. And we got that helm, which we already have. If you don't, then you're lucky. Why don't we move up? Next up is our Daruk amiibo, which will give you flint, rock salt, flint, flint, flint. So 4 flints and usually 2 rock salts. And we get a Cobble Crusher, but we don't really need that right now. Next up is our another Twilight Princess Link amiibo, which will also give you a chance of getting Epona, which I forgot to mention. Night Shield. Next up is our Zelda Skyward Sword amiibo, which you can use in the game. Zelda Skyward Sword HD. With that amiibo, you can go to the sky from wherever you are. Except when you're in the past. Knight's Bow. Next up is our girl Zelda from Breath of the Wild. This amiibo gives you food mostly. And maybe sometimes a weapon or an item that you might need along your journey. Like a soldier shield. You don't have any shields, then you got lucky. Next up is our Young Link amiibo, which is also just the Ocarina of Time Link amiibo. Next up, Link Majora's Mask. This Link is basically just the same Link from Ocarina of Time, just without his Master Sword. We get a Knight's Broadsword. Next up, our 8-bit Link amiibo from the game Legend of Zelda. Let's stick that Knight's Sword. We got 2 level 18 Knight Swords. Let's open this chest up and see what's inside. A Knight Shield. Next up, our 25th Anniversary Edition Wind Waker Link amiibo. But card. Which will basically just drop the same thing as the Toon Link. Of course, it gives us junk. And finally, the last amiibo card of the day. The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker Princess Zelda. See what's inside. Topaz. And there you guys go. That's the end of our amiibo cards. I hope you all enjoyed doing both.